Okay, my name is not eminent by the way. It's hard Wexler. I'm one of the innovation manager from Verbund, and I'm really happy to be together here with Aaron from Electric Minds. Vehicle to grid, vehicle to X, vehicle to load, vehicle to home. So many meanings. This was the first thing when we started to think about search field V2G. There will be no startup out there which helps you to support V2G. There will be no standard out there where you think you can help and support you to get further with the idea of vehicle to grid. All of this kind was wrong. So our goal was, when we started to find startups in vehicle to grid, first, bring this idea into the group. Secondly, pick out one use case of many others. Here we choose for discharging, and let's see what we have done so far. Aaron, it's yours.
Thank you, Aaron. Hey guys, we're excited to be back here in Vienna. I'm Aaron Anand, I'm the founder and CEO of Electric Miles. So thank you again for Verbund for hosting us to this wonderful event. So presenting our project, as Aaron introduced, with our wonderful collaborators. So I've been tasked to give the pitch. Hopefully I do a decent job. So starting with, I want to recap on our strategic intent, right? Imagine the EV parked on the driveway, right? Which can get you to A to B. Now, with the power of technology, can act as a power bank, which can basically solve the grid congestion at A or B. And that's the strategic intent we set out to do. Now, let's talk about the opportunity and also the problem, right? So we are in the midst of a new industrial revolution, which is going to be powered by solar batteries and this new age technology. Now, National Grid has predicted that there will be 35 million EVs by 2050 and 25 million heat pumps globally. That's a lot of demand now. And along with intermittent supply, it's going to lead a gap of 160 gigawatt of extra energy required. They also said that if we deploy V2G properly, that could actually give you 80% of that gap, right? Which is great. Now, one more thing interesting is the customer engagement. All this is possible if the customer with that assets engages. And there's some great graphs there where the engagement goes up. But the crux of the matter is that we need technology, we need consumer to adopt. And if we don't hit minimum 50% of consumer need, we are in big trouble. We're not going to hit those targets. But let's say if we do this successfully, then EU can save 30 billion euros annually based on the data. However, I've got some, the bad news is the consumer don't trust utilities or anybody dealing with energy today. But the good news is if we adopt technology, then we can take consumer through this and reward them, then I think we can make this happen. So with that in mind, we put this sort of project together and with our great sort of partners. So EM in the middle, obviously we are here to control the charger, Ambibox charger. Unfortunately we're not here, but this is a DC bi-directional charger which controls the car, which is going to be supported by Magna, which is a tier 1 OEM supplier. And then on the right hand side, we got Verbund with their relationship with the grid and ancillary services. And what we're trying to do is create a virtual power plant with all the assets connected, respond to the grid, trade with the grid, and pay back to the driver. And then we can sweep up the data and the integration side with Smatrics. So for the phase one today, what we've really focused on is the left-hand side of the equation. And we want to play a small video and kind of a storyboard of how we're going to bring all of this together. So I want to present, like I said, a short storyboard with an amazing consortium. Picture this is 11 p.m. An EV driver arrives home, connects their car to a smart bi-directional Ambibox charger, and the charging is scheduled for 12:30, taking the battery to 80%, right? So it's midnight 30 now. Charging has begun automatically on a low carbon cheaper period to charge from 43% to 80% battery. In total, giving 50 kilowatt for €5. So remember that figure, €5 it has costed, right? So now we'll move to the following day. So a chilly winter weekday like today at 5 p.m., demand in the area is high, grid is congested. Our partner Verbund sends a signal to EM requesting, can I get 100 kilowatt? And they're willing to pay 50 cents. Now the same EV asset we charged last night has agreed to give back 25 kilowatt, utilizing their bidirectional capability to discharge that energy back to the grid. So now obviously this helps reduce demand, increase generation. So now you can see the grid is nicely back in the order. Now to showcase this remarkable feature, we deployed OCPP in record time. Here you can see the backend magic, how the commands, how it receives messages, showing that seamless energy flow from the car to the home and the grid. So really, in summary, we've discharged 25 kilowatt from the car battery, and as a result, we have basically allowed the driver to earn 12.50 when he charged last night for 5 euros. So he's happy. so now envision this story, right? If we repeat this for hundreds, thousands, and millions of EVs around the world, and I feel we can create a mega power plant now without significant investment required. So hopefully that sort of helps the story. So just to zoom in to the communication protocol that has been deployed here between us and the Ambibox and the various signal which goes in, right? So now you can see the wall box charger running in. Oops, sorry. Now you can see the wall box charger kind of working through the technology. So yeah, now you can see that the wall box charger is now importing the energy from the grid, and that's the charging, and then there is the discharging where the same charger sends the energy back to the grid. So this is just to showcase that it's not all fancy slides, we've actually done some real work. Now, if that was just phase one, we're not done yet. To complete this picture, here is the phase two, and I hope we get your support to make this happen. And what I want to say is in phase two, we've obviously successfully delivered the phase one, deployed the V2G capability, installed charger in Magna location, that's coming soon. We've deployed V2G in the EM backend front end, and we've demonstrated our V2G capability. Now for phase two, hopefully once it gets signed off to be presented back in autumn, we want to take real-time VPP instruction from the Verbund trading desk and aggregate those and create those virtual power plant through our existing Smart Flex platform. And that's the thing, we already are deploying this in the UK, so we're going to hopefully don't need to build this again. And finally, I just want to say that, there's some amazing startups here, and I feel if our ideas and vision, if greatly supported by and nurtured, can take us to great places. So thank you to Verbund for setting up this accelerator and giving this amazing support to startup. As I say, small beginning, great things happen. Thank you very much. And this is my